Three, child support income withholding orders. So when we put together a child support order for our clients, which is part of the overall divorce process, you're going to have custody and child support if you want it. A withholding order, if you look at the court paperwork and rules, it says that a withholding order is mandatory and that it has to be filed with your judgment. And then they will sign that, and then it will be sent to the employer of the paying spouse. So child support can be paid directly to the State Disbursement Unit in California, so they can monitor the child support payments and then disperse that to the receiving spouse on like a debit card. We haven't filed, I think I filed 2 with income withholding orders for support in 11 years. And it was only because the parties wanted it. Most people don't want an income withholding order. They just don't want their employer to know. Maybe you have a small employer. You don't want them to know you went through a divorce. You don't want to have an income withholding go to your employer. Maybe it's a pain for, maybe it's a small employer, like I was saying, and you don't want them to have to try and figure out how are they going to now pay this separate entity on your behalf, and them just knowing your business. So our amicable clients, 11 years, I've done 2 withholding orders, and it's because they just didn't want to have to write a check or do a direct deposit or however they were going to pay that child support. They just wanted to come out of their check for convenience. But most people don't want that, and it's not required. Even if it is, there, once in a while, we'll get a weird, quirky court or clerk or judge saying, hey, we're not going to approve the judgment. This happened in Pomona once. They said, we're not going to approve the judgment unless you submit the withholding order because we're requiring it for whatever reason this time. That's fine. We'll submit it. They can sign it, and they send it back to us. We just don't file it.